Thinking about it right now, I don't know what I would have done if I did not know about YouTube. I don't know what my life would have been like. Trust me, thinking about it right now and thinking about it from me of 5 years back, I never knew I was going to be a YouTuber or a content creator or this things, fashion designer. I never knew I was going to do that. The plan was for me to, finish university, get a job, and yeah. Now thinking about that particular plan from here, it was going to be a depressing one of me getting a job and working for someone, and my time being controlled by someone. That would have been so depressing. Now I am not saying that if you work for someone it's a bad thing. It's just that we have the choice to choose how we want to spend our time on earth here, and I have made my choice, you have made your choice, and I'm telling you that my choice, sitting from here and talking to you right now, my choice is the best one. Because I control my time. But anyways, that's not why we are here. I am here today to share with you how you can use this particular platform, YouTube, to benefit a lot of things for yourself. How you can use this platform to either teach or learn. Okay, so I want to share with you how you can do that. And also, while at it, we're going to talk about like a business strategy, or like a if I am to start a clothing line, how and what will I do? Like, how will I do it? Imagine I don't have money, I just finished university and there is no job. Of course it's happening right now, so somebody out there might be the person, but that's what is happening right now. Nigeria here especially, there is no job and everything keep getting worse. But I'm not here to share bad news. I'm here to tell you that if I was to start a clothing line, or if I want to start a clothing line in the future, what I would do and how I would do it, to get myself from point A this year to point B next year. Okay, so yes, that's what we're about to do on this video, and thank you for joining me. Click on that like button right now, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, okay, so that we can grow together and we can overcome all these things. Let's overcome it together. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Since we last kicked, by the way, just got in town, and I won't let you miss. Okay, so firstly we're going to talk about how you can benefit from this platform here, YouTube, just by being here. Okay, I just have 3 things to tell you, and the first thing is that, did you know that I know most of you here right now watching me are just here to learn. So what you do on YouTube is you just come on here, you register, have a YouTube account just to come here and learn. Now, do you know that you can actually make money from YouTube? Yeah, by doing what I do right now, okay, by creating content and sharing it. Now, how do you do that? You see that thing that you come on YouTube to learn, you can learn it and then you can just start teaching others, to know what you know. Okay, so by sharing your knowledge with others, you can get paid. Did you know that? So it is very easy for you to, you come here to learn already. So if you are very sure that you're learning something and that it is impacting well on you, you should be so kind enough to like create a channel where you share that particular knowledge with people. And while you're sharing that particular knowledge with people, YouTube pays you for that. So did you know that you can do that? That is one way that you can benefit on being on this particular platform here, YouTube. Okay, so another thing that you can also do here on YouTube is, a lot of you just want customers, you just want buyers, you just want to sell, that's what you want to do. Now you can actually do that here on YouTube. Now by creating your content here and then posting it here on YouTube, you are like attracting customers, you're attracting our audience. And if you attract audience of 100 and you're about to sell something, now from those 100 people, at least 20 will want to buy from you. Let me not be too greedy, let me say 10 will want to buy from you, and yeah, you are now getting customers. So it is a win-win for you, because you are posting content here on YouTube and you are attracting audience, which your buyers and your customers are going to be part of those audience. And now YouTube also gets to pay you for doing something you're already doing to get customers. Like, child, do you know you can do that? Okay, so you can do this on YouTube. And now this is not just for YouTube. For most of the social media platforms, you can actually create your brand on there. Like, it is very easy for you to now create brands these days just by being online and being part of a page, like just belonging to a social media and just having a page there. Okay, you can, it is not just created for you to go there and just socialize, or go there to read comments, or go there to actually watch other people. You can also do what they do, create a brand. And now, creating a brand is definitely going to bring audience, and audience is going to bring money. And the brand itself that you're creating on there, if the platform pays, it's a win-win-win for you. Always a win. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly tell you about that. I just wanted to get that out of the way, because we're going to be coming back to it. What we're going to be doing mainly on this video is I want to share with you a strategy that, if I was in your shoes and I am done with university and there is no work, because that's what I went through. I was done with university, how many years no work, and then I decided to hop on YouTube, and 3 years down the line, I'm getting money from it, and now I am controlling my own time. So you see, like, to me, it's a win-win. If I was ever given the opportunity in another life to like choose what I want to do, I always choose to control my own time. Okay, like I said before, I'm not saying working for the government is the bad thing, or working for someone is the bad thing. You're impacting in a way, so it's also a good thing. But you've made your choice, and I'm making mine, and let's just stand by our choices. Okay, so I want to share with you what I would do if I want to start up a clothing line, especially if you are someone that is very passionate about clothes, passionate about fashion, and you just want to start up something, you want to share what you have with others. I'm going to be sharing with you like a strategy that if I was you, how I would start, so I will not just be idle at home waiting for work to find me. I will be creating opportunities for myself just by being online, having data, and having a phone. So that is how simple and how easy it is. But yeah, it will take time. But yeah, everything that takes time is always like, it comes with like a big reward. And trust me, girl, I want you to reap that particular reward. Okay, so let's dive into this video. Now, if I am in your shoes, and which I was, like I've said before, if I want to start a clothing line, and I'm going to be starting off by talking about two different type of people here. Someone that want to start a clothing line and you don't have money, like you don't have capital to start. And then I also talk about the people that you already have capital but you don't know how to start. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking in two aspects, but I'm going to mainly focus on someone that does not have money for capital. Okay, because that is how I am starting. So I feel like I can actually really relate to that particular person. Okay, so now if I am to start a clothing line and I don't have money and I don't have any experience in sewing, because that is how you can start when you don't have money. You have to be the one sewing for yourself. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't have money to start, and that means I don't even have money to go register for a fashion school. What I will do is, thank God for, if you're watching this, you have a phone, and you're already seeing what I'm saying, like you're hearing what I'm saying, you're already like, you have a phone, so you're hearing what I'm saying. That means you have data, you're online. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, if I were you, is to start learning how to sew online. Okay, just pay for online classes. If you don't have that particular money to, you can just watch videos on here, like on YouTube. Like, this is one thing you can even benefit for being on YouTube. There are so much that you can learn. Now, this does not just, I'm not just talking from the part where I'm only focusing on fashion designer. No matter whatever you want to do, you can learn it on YouTube. Just type out that thing. Okay, type it out on the YouTube search, and it's going to direct you to at least the best, because I know that's what YouTube does most times. When you search for something, you always get the best 5, and then you get and then you still later down you get another, like, so you can just search for whatever it is you want to learn, like generally, not just talking for fashion designers. And you can learn whatever you want to learn online. If it takes time, it is good. Just make sure that you are doing this consistently. That is if you really want to start making money very soon, and you want to start your brand, whatever it is you want to start. You need capital. You can start by learning online, learning here on YouTube. And as you're learning it, You can create a channel and share your experience. Okay, you can share your process as you're learning, you're also sharing, so that by the period of time that it takes you to learn from the basics now to the point where you are sure of yourself to start using it to sell. That's now, let's come to the clothing. You've learned so much online that you can now at least cut a very simple box top. You can sell that. Okay, yes, you can sell a box top to people that likes to wear casual. You can sell, so there are markets there that are ready to buy your box top and your mini skirts or your mini shorts and a box top or your trouser. Yes, there are people that are ready to buy those simple outfits. So you can learn online. While you're learning, you can also share your process of how you're learning, and by the time it takes you to learn from nothing to something that you're sure of to start sewing, you already built your audience and now you have your customers. So this is a very, 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 like, to me, it is a proven way for you to start start your clothing line in the next year. You can start it today, and trust me, in less than 1 year, if you're consistent, you're going to get to a point where by the time you're done learning what you want to learn, to start selling or start your brand, you would have gotten to the point where, if you're sharing your process on YouTube, you would have gotten to a point where you now have like enough audience, and from there you get your customers, your clients, and you can start selling. Okay, so that is one way that I would do it. If I was you, I wouldn't just sit at home, like I said, and wait for job. Okay, I will start creating my opportunities right now. So there's no better time to start than right now. Okay, so I'm not just going to be here or stay here and tell you this and not even tell you how you can do it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how you can actually learn it. Okay, especially if you're a fashion designer. Now coming down to fashion designer and not generally. Okay, so if you're a fashion designer, if you're someone that is passionate about sewing, passionate about clothes, I'm going to give you like a very simple step to follow to really learn how to sew here online and start selling like ready to wears. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. Now, before I go into that particular part or aspect, I'm going to talk for someone that already has capital to start a clothing line. Now, this is what you should do. Now, if you have money, rich auntie vibes, like auntie that has money, if you have money and you want to start a clothing brand, what I will tell you to do is enroll for a physical fashion class. Okay, so since you have money, you want to start a fashion brand, you should enroll for a physical fashion class, like the best. And while you are at it, because you have capital to start your fashion brand, you could just open up your own store and then hire, because yeah, if you have money, that is what's actually for people that have money. So you should have the money to be able to hire at least 1 or 2 staffs that can cut well and sew well. And yes, the person can be handling your day-to-day. No, you can be doing your day-to-day work, but the person can be handling your cutting and your sewing, and while you are enrolled in a fashion class. And yes, when you're doing that and you have your store already, by the time you're done learning and knowing exactly your business, because you need to go into this fashion business, learn it yourself to actually be good at it. Like, I feel like you cannot be selling what you don't know. You cannot be, yes, you need to have like a certain amount of passion for it. Okay, you need to have already gotten to the point where you know your style, because trust me, your style has an audience. Everybody's style has an audience. Okay, so the sky is like, it is big for everybody. Okay, so whatever you think your style is, you can just push that into the market and you start selling. So just hire your staffs while you're learning, and your staffs can help you cut and sew. Staffs or staff, you have money now, right? They can help you cut and sew while you are enrolled, and while you're at it, you have started your fashion brand already. So yeah, you have capital. I don't even know why you're here to hear me talk for you. You have capital. Let's focus on people that don't have capital. Like, okay, so I'll come back to you guys that have money, but then again, let's go into those that do not have money. Okay, and you want to start a clothing line so much, like you're so like it is. This is another thing you need to do. I told you that I'm going to tell you how you can actually do it and learn the sewing like online and in a lesser time. It is by actually learning the basics. Okay, so if you don't have money to start a clothing line and you want to start a clothing line, you have to learn the basics of sewing. Now, if you learn sewing in a scatter manner, you're never going to get it. Okay, you are always going to be stuck looking for someone to always help you out, cut something or sew something. No, you don't want to be on that position. Like when I see people do that, I'm like, since that time you take in always asking, you could actually take your time and really just learn these things from the basics. Now let me tell you something that is very, very sure. I am this one now, I beat my chest, and any other fashion designer will tell you that this is true. Now when you learn sewing from the basics, like when you take your time and you start learning sewing from the really, really basics, you learn the basic bodice, you learn the basic skirts, the basic dress, basic sleeves, you know, trust me, you can create anything. Like you can seal a style as seal, you can look at a style and just instantly know what to do. Okay, the key is in the basics. Like the key of knowing how to sew is actually really focusing on the basics and learning them well. Okay, you know, learn them to the point where you know how to apply that, you know, to get the fitting that you want. And trust me, when you learn it like that, there is no way you're not going to start a clothing brand that does not make sense. Like your clothing brand would make so much sense that everybody will want to be part of your design, like they want to wear your design. Okay, so learn the basics. And yes, I so happen to have created like so many classes like here on YouTube videos that can show you the basics. So I have like basic body pattern available, I have basic bodies, basic skirt pattern, basic dress pattern. Like I have a whole playlist that states on it, teach yourself how to sew, from the foundation of tape reading to the foundation of how to take body measurements properly, okay, to the foundation of how to break those measurements and then, you know, use it and mark on your pattern paper or your fabric, you know, how to cut, how to sew, you know, how to do all those things, like finish it up and for it to look like a ready to wear. Like I have a playlist like available for you right now, so it is not like I'm telling you right now and I don't have a solution. I have a solution for you. Just go watch my basic, like my teach yourself how to sew or how to understand pattern and all those stuff. Just go watch it. See, when you take your time, pay attention to everything I said on that video, you will have like a very strong foundation. So, you know, I'm going to list out names of channel that you even need to go watch. Okay, once you have the basic knowledge that I am offering you, now you can go off to these other channels, and there are a lot of styles on those channels that you can just, you know, because now you know the basic foundation. When you look at when they create it on those channels, you can create it and make it a part of your ready to wear. Trust me, it is a plan and it will work. Okay, so apart from the ones I have online, I am about to go into like an intensive basic foundation on how to sew. I'm about to go online, like I'm having classes online, and you can actually register right now. It's going to start on the 5th of August. Like classes is going to start on the 5th of August, and I am only going to be focusing on the basics, okay, the foundation. Like we're going to hit the nail on the what? We're going to hit the hammer on the head. We're going to hit the nail on the head. I don't know, but you get me. Like we're going to really deep dive, you know, the basic foundation of sewing, so you can have that strong foundation. And if you really want to start, you know, your clothing line very soon, you can just, you know, learn this basic that I'm about to offer to you for 1 month, and then you start coming on YouTube here, watching videos that will now start making sense to you, and you can create. There are so many channels right now that I am grateful for that makes a lot of style. Guys, you are sleeping on this. Like there are so much styles available here on YouTube for you to watch and make it a part of your collection. When I come online here, I see them. Sometimes I try to post them because I feel like most of you are not seeing it, and so when I see it, I'm like, oh no, you guys need to see this, and I post it on my community. So if you feel like you cannot even find it, go to my community and just start scrolling down, and you're going to see so much channel that I have posted that makes sewing really, really easy. Once you have that basic foundation, you can watch those videos now and create those things and make it part of your clothing line. Okay, so this is like a proven plan that I have given to you right now, and I just told you about the classes that I'm about to dive into, the intensive classes. I don't want to emphasize on it so much because I feel like if you sleep on this, then you're not aligned to do whatever you want to do right now. Or when you are aligned with the universe and you are truly ready to start, you know, achieving your desires, you will come back to this video, okay, because it's going to now make sense to you. So I have told you how, you know, you can learn the basics, and now I'm going to call out the channel that you can watch, those channels that you can watch. If you don't want to go on my community, I'm going to call out the channel that I have actually used, and it has really helped me get to a space where I can proudly and confidently tell you that I know how to sew. Okay, I can, like, I am so sure of my sewing right now that, like, I was able to do my research so much that I feel like I know so much. Like, me from last 2 years and me from today is different. The sewing is different, the way I understand sewing is different, and I did not go to any other sewing school apart from the 2018. All I did was made research here on YouTube. Okay, and I have been learning so far. Like, I've been learning so much. Okay, so let me call out the names of the YouTube channel that you can watch. I'm going to start by calling out the ones that really helped me out, and then I'm going to call out the new ones that are available right now, and I see them doing good jobs. Okay, so you can go watch them, and once you know the basics and you have that strong foundation, you can start following those particular channels, and just learn from them. Use some of because they have so many outfits, like I've said, and you can use those outfits on your clothing, like your brand. Like, you can just, if it's boo boo, let me call them out so you know what I'm talking about. So the first channel that really helped my sewing journey, of course, is going to be Diamond Dimension. Okay, Diamond Dimension, if you're a tailor and you don't even follow her, like, I'm like, what's up, how did you even know about, okay, how do you even know sewing? So Diamond Dimension, her basic her basic pattern really helped me out when I was confused about what I was even doing as a tailor. Like, I will cut something, but before I cut it, I don't know, like, I always have to read what I've written before I'm able to. But I did not want that life. I wanted to just know everything. Like, if I want to create something, it should be here already. So watching Diamond Dimension really helped me out, and yes, I'm going to recommend that as the #1 channel that you should go watch, Diamond Dimension. And also the next one that really helped me during my sewing, the days of my beginnings, is Biliki's Signature. Okay, now the people I'm calling right now are the OGs here on YouTube. Like, these are people that have been on YouTube. They've been creating for more than 6 years, I guess, because yeah, more than 6 years. So these are people that have been here, and they really helped get most of us to this point that we are. Most of us that are the new YouTubers. When I mean new YouTubers, we've been here for like 2 years, 3 years, so we are the new YouTubers. Okay, so but anyways, Biliki's Signature really helped me out. I think Mark Vivi, yes, she helped me out. I'm going to put down her name so you see, in case I'm not pronouncing it right, because yes, I am not perfect in pronunciation. Nobody is perfect. So Mark Vivi has really helped me out, and so many of them, I'm just going to put down their names, like the OGs. The next ones I'll be calling out are channels that did not just only help me know how to sew, they also motivated me in creating like a better content, trying to make my sewing videos more understandable, more relatable. This channel has really like not just helped me know how to sew, but also motivated me in creating a better content. So the likes of Fashion Wizardry, Silem, the likes of Sew Queens, the likes of JC Janks, the likes of I'm just going to put down their name in case I'm not even pronouncing most of their names well, so that you can just go check them out also. And I'm going to move on to the new YouTubers that I feel like you should go watch. Once you have the basic foundations that I'm offering you, just quickly go on this channel and start watching these people, because they have a lot of outfits that you can create and make money from. Okay, so don't sleep on it. Okay, do not sleep on it. So the first new to me, I feel like she's new too, is Sew with Ijoma. Now, Sew with Ijoma is someone that always uploads. I think she uploads like in 3 days interval or 2 days interval, but she's always constantly uploading. Okay, so you don't have money, the basic foundations, and you want to create some kind of outfit and really be sure about what you're sewing, just go to Sew with Ijoma, and you are going to see a whole lot of videos, like a whole lot of outfits dedicated for you to learn from and sew and make money. Okay, so the next channel I am going to cover is, of course, Style by Reme. Okay, so Style by Reme, I was opportune, like you know, we had that, you know, meeting that we got to know each other. And that was when I even realized that her sewing is like somehow inborn, like, and her siblings too, they also. So you can see that she actually really knows what she's doing. Okay, so you go on her channel, she has like so many outfits that, see, right now, but I am yet to, you know, really dive into my wardrobe, because I'm making something, or I'm making a series on my channel where I sew my wardrobe now. I am yet to dive into my wardrobe, but then if I start Reme channel, Reme Idioma's channels, they are dead, because I'm going to be there, you know, looking at styles and you know, creating them, because they have so many beautiful outfits that I feel like if you decide to pick some from there, you could just make a line out of it. Okay, different colors, different fabrics, just from some of their outfits on the channel. So Style by Reme, and another person is Nancy TV. Okay, please, as I'm calling it, be writing it down, because yeah, write it down, or you can come back and watch again if you just want to dilute it. Okay, so Nancy TV also has like a lot of outfits that you can go there and learn. So once you know your beauty foundations, you can go on these channels that I've mentioned and learn. So there's also Evelyn So. Evelyn So does good job. I like her, even though I've never seen her face. I think she's one of the YouTubers that I think I've seen only 2 or 3 of her pictures. Like, she hardly shows her face, but still she still does good work, because she explains to me when I watch her videos. Like these people I've mentioned now, when I watch their video, I get to understand. So yeah, so Evelyn So is good. I'm just going to, I think, go to my own community and just read off from there, because you don't want to go there and I'm going to do them while you're watching at me. So another person you should be looking out for is Kema Freak. Okay, so you have not been watching Kema Freak. Hey God, you sure say you want to learn? Okay, so Kema Freak too is somebody that I watch her videos, like someone that you should, you know, just write that down, someone you should learn from. Then there is also Unisable Fashion. Okay, Unisable Fashion is like a new YouTuber that I love her page so much. Like, I don't think there is any content creator, okay, apart from Neye. I'm going to come to Neye John, that really speaks my style. Like Unisable Fashion, her channel, like her page has so much like unique, that is, I think it is in her name. Like, I know her name is Unisable, but yeah, it's unique. Like the things she has on her page are really awesome, and they are really nice, and there are things that if I go to boutique or I go to buy ready to wear, I want to buy those kind of things that she has on her channel. But then yes, there's someone also that I also want to mention, that is Neye John. Neye John is also a great fashion designer. Like, her page is awesome. She's also like, she teaches well. So if you want to learn how to sew, you should also just write that down. Go check out Neye John. Neye John. There's also Sew with Tess. Yes, Sew with Tess is someone I've also noticed on YouTube. Like, she's a new channel, or let me say she's a new content creator, right? And I have been seeing her channel, I have been seeing the things she makes, and I really like them. So yeah, if you want to really learn, go watch Sew with Tess. There's also Ositali. Now you guys, Ositali is Reme's younger sister. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Like, it is inborn. Like, they are good fashion designers, and they know how to explain when they sew. And I feel like if you really want to start off this thing that you are calling clothing line, and you have been taking your time to start, go check them out. Like, check out Ositale. She makes really nice sewing videos. And I'm going to move to the next. There's also Dress to Fit by Lillian. Dress to Fit by Lillian is a YouTuber that, the first time I saw her page or her channel on YouTube, I was like, wow, like, this girl really takes her time to make her outfits really fitted. Like, if you're that kind of person that you like fitted outfits, I think you should check her out, because her outfits are always fitted. Like, I've never seen anything she sews that looks giggy, like, like, her outfits are always upright, fitted, structured, and I love it. I love it so well. So if you want to learn how to sew, go check out Dress to Fit by Lillian. There is also Lumpsy So. Okay, so Lumpsy So too makes good videos for fashion, and she explains really well. So you see, I'll be giving you solutions, and I'll be calling names of YouTubers that you have supposed to have gone check them out. Okay, so I have more here, so you don't run out, like a lot. You just write them down and check these people out once you are ready to start, sewing outfits to sell. Like, you have the foundations and you're ready, check these people out. Now the next person here is Otis Culture, and I have Juliet Rack. Juliet Rack is a new recent YouTuber that I also love the way she explains. Like, I have seen her growth. Like, she's a beginner like you that is about to start, and now she's this better. So I think she should be like a source of inspiration for you, because I kept saying, or I have said something about you learning how to sew, and while you're learning this online, because that is how she learns. She has never been to a sewing school. Okay, so while you're learning online, show your journey, and that is what she's doing, and she's getting it right. So imagine when she's all fully done with her learning and she has grown her platform to the point where she start making money. Like, she's winning two ways, and you don't want to sleep on that. Okay, so testimony time. This is what I just did. Gillette Rack, go check her out. Now there is Eliste's Clothing. I'm going to put down the name, I'm not pronouncing it right. There is Uduya Mix Stitches, and there is Tie by Sheyi. There is Yankees Sweet Ladies Place. There is Mercy Adams. Oh, I love Mercy Adams too. I think I've watched like 2 or 3 of her videos. I love her videos. They are also very structured and very neat and well done, so check her out. And there is my favorite of all time, like I think on her channel she used to be like a musician, and then she started doing sewing, and her sewing dress to fit. Her sewing her method, I don't know, her method for me is like one of the best. And you know, her channel has been a channel that I watch, I learn, and I use it immediately. Like Celia C. Okay, I've called her channel before when I was talking about stretchy fabric. I called her channel well. I don't know what is happening right now, but yeah, Celia C is one of my best new YouTuber that I love her work. Okay, just go check out her channel, but then you need to have the foundation already, and then you just hop on there and go check her channel. So I've given you like a solution for how you can, you know, learn how to sew, and while you're doing that, you know, get capital by, you know, sharing your life journey on YouTube. Okay, share it while you're learning. Now, if it takes you 6 months to learn fully online, trust me, by that 6 months, if you're sharing your journey consistently on YouTube, you would have gotten to a point where they start paying you. Now, let's just say it takes you 1 year. Now, before the 1 year is done, you already know the basis of sewing, you have a strong foundation, and you already, you know, go, because you cannot tell me to take you up to 3 months to learn the foundation of sewing. Like, if you're on my channel, if you're watching my channel, it will take you something less than a month. You should be good. I did a practical recently where I practiced this with a cousin of mine that came to visit, and this girl is just 14 years old. I taught her for less than a week, and she was able to cut and sew a box top. Okay, she was able to match the machine. I was not even there. She did her thing, she matched the machine, and she was able to sew a box top. Now this is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, if you come to class with me or you're watching my videos on YouTube, they are almost the same thing, but I feel like the class with me is going to be, you know, more detailed and, you know, more personal, because we are going to be online together, and I'm going to be sharing directly to you exactly what I know, like face to face. Okay, why online? So anyways, if you have that foundation, in less than a month with my channel, you should be able to cut like a box top. Now you can move on and, you know, go to other channels, that especially channels I've mentioned, the new YouTubers. Just go on there, find simple outfit that they have there, stuff. So, you know, if you're in Africa, you can just even go into strictly Ankara, and you are going to start making money from it. Okay, so yeah, and apart from even making money by sewing and selling, attending my class is going to also teach you on how to, you can start drafting out pattern and selling this online. Now, most people are sleeping on that particular business. People don't know that they can make money just drafting out pattern for others. Now, there are people that don't want to learn how to sew. They want to be buying the pattern and replicating it on their fabric and selling. Now, you can be that person. You can just learn. Once you're done with the basic foundation, you can start selling your own pattern on any platform. Like, on any platform, you can create your website, you know. See, I want to believe that you're watching this video for a reason. I want to believe that you really want to get off your ass and start making money. Okay, so if you're sure about that, the best time for you to start is now, because don't sit there and be telling me that you're praying and you're praying for God to. Now, God has already given you. That's why you're here. That is why you're aligned to see this video. Okay, so I'm not just talking from a place of motivation. I'm trying to tell you that this is like the way out with fashion. You can like have a particular, you know, just create a life for yourself here online and make money from it. Okay, so for every class that you attend and every topic that you fully understand, you can, you know, sew and sell, okay, while you're learning, and you can just draft the pattern and also sell while you are learning. Now, I have called out the name of the channel that you should follow, and let me go back to talking to people that have money. Okay, so I'm sorry it took so long. I really needed to focus on people that had no capital at all, because they are like mine to me. I feel like I resonate with them more, and that the reason why I'm actually making this video. Like, if I'm trying to make video for people, I don't think from a place of money, because I grew up now physically here, thinking, not thinking, knowing that I do not have like physical cash, and even though I have like, other like spiritual cash, yes, emotional cash, mental cash. Like, when I mean that, I mean, even though I'm full with knowledge, like I have things to offer, I don't have physical cash. So whenever I'm trying to say something or look for a solution to a particular problem, I always think from a place of, what if I don't have money and I want to do this? What if I want to start making money and I don't have money? How do I do this? And it is only from that is the only place I can talk from. Okay, so talking to the people that have money already, we stopped at you enrolling for fashion school and hiring staff. You should also, if you have capital, you should also be someone that already knows like the design that you want to sell. Okay, so you can just, while you're learning the basics, learning how to really know what fashion is all about, how to sew, cut, all those stuffs, all those juicy stuff, you can also just design what you want to design. Just pay illustrators, tell them exactly what you want. Or if you have pictures of somebody like a fashion brand that you want to replicate, but actually I don't think you should be doing that. Okay, I'm always hammering on originality, because everybody has a style and your style really matters. Okay, so you should already have a design that you want to put into the world, you want people to buy from, like something that makes you unique. Okay, just start it, put it out on it, just start it right now as I'm talking. You have capital. Okay, so do it and start making money. You can just start selling your ready to wears, and also you can have like a client list in case you want to also sew from some specific people. Can do that. Okay, you can have your ready to wear out there selling, and also have like a client list. That will really help. You have to source, like you're selling to the masses, and you also have like a client list of people that those ones you go the hammer billing. Okay, so you should also do that. And as you learn, you can also create classes. Like I have said, for the people that don't have capital, you also can create classes. As you learn, you can create classes for other people to have the opportunity to learn, and yeah, you can start making money from that too. Physical classes, online classes, whatever you want to do, you can do that. But yeah, while you are learning, so you can see that you can also have, like, you have your capital, you can immediately start your brand and start your fashion school, and you can work the two of them together. And yeah, before you're done with your own schooling, your fashion brand would have picked off, and now you're ready to come into the world and fully design by yourself. Use your hands to design. Most of these fashion designers that you see, they design first, probably using one, and they will not give to their cutters and their sewers to replicate, right? So you can be that person now that can design by yourself, bring your imagination to life and sell to the whole wide world. Okay, so that is the strategy that I would have done if I want to start a clothing line. I'm going to just start off immediately if I don't have capital, by learning, and while you do that, share your journey, make money from it, and grow the two of them together. Okay, so yeah, that is all I have written down, and that is all I have to say. So please let me know if you are going to be interested in becoming a part of my class. Like I said, it's going to be starting on the 5th of August, and hopefully this video should be up by the 3rd of August. Okay, so you guys should be seeing my beautiful face. And yes, you just register fast, and yes, let's get into an intensive class. Let me share with you the simple ways I have gotten to understand how to sew. I would love to do that. Okay, so I would love to have you in class. I want to share my knowledge with you, like so much, like I'm craving to do it. Okay, so I feel like now is the time. There is no better time than now, even though this has been like a long overdue. Like a lot of people have been asking me to do this, and a lot of people have been expecting me to do this, and I have been promising a lot of people that I was going to do it, and now it is here. Now this is not the only class I'll be having. I'll also create a course available, but yeah, I'm working on the course. I want it to be so detailed. I want it to be packed with all the information that you will ever need to know when you want to sew. Okay, so I'm gonna take my time and get that course ready for you. But yeah, Before then, we are going to start classes. Okay, so join me on my class and let's have fun together. That you know it's going to be fun. Like I know the door. Okay, so it's going to be fun, but it's going to be most importantly, it's going to be very very detailed and intensive. Okay, so a lot of assignments going down. I know they play with that one, like I don't play with my assignments. Okay, so a lot of assignments going down and a lot of practical to happen. Okay, so just make sure that even before you register you get, okay, once you send me a DM, I'm going to tell you the steps that you need to follow before you register. And yeah, we're going to start as soon as you're done registering and you have your tools. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know it's been long you guys saw my face. Amazing creative. I know I have been somehow missing in action, but yes, like I said on the video that I just uploaded right now, I have to really take care of myself. Like I realized that I really want to spend my time the way I want to spend my time and grow at my own pace and just be, see, I want to be more than awesome. Okay, I want to be more than fabulous. I want to be more than great. Like I want to be original. I want to be authentic. That is very important to me, and I have to take my journey very slow so that, you know, I'm just going to have like this so much equipped knowledge that I need, you know, to just move on to the next stage of my life. Okay, so yes, that's what I've been missing in action, but it does not mean that I'm not learning behind closed doors. Okay, so I always do that behind closed doors, so you should also do that. Learn why you are missing in action, just like me. Okay, so I am happy to have done this video for you guys. I hope more videos like this will come. Okay, so I hope I am motivated to do more videos like this. And in case you miss my face, just go watch me on my other channel. Like I want to be frequenting there now. I want to, because I'm about to start classes, so I want to be vlogging everything on everything. Yes, I want to vlog, I want to share I want to do a lot on that channel. So if you're missing my face and you feel like you want to be close and, you know, see all my movements, all my journey, you don't mind me, if you know you want to be like part of my journey, go subscribe to that channel, okay, and I'll be seeing you on there. Until then, bye for now.